Kanega dega du dashin Meghalaya ban ngi pediang sa ubhai phi baro shaka thup khubor jingi mentaka janmiet shwabangin poish ki khubor ki babania ngi nyapet shwai ki mat bakong san Onra ka sarkar jilla ya ka kaipot jong ka expert committee halor ka job reservation policy ha ka dorbar mang tingka On Sam ya ka Meghalaya Day Awards 8,000 riu ha ka sni rakhe ya ka Republic Day On wanra ka kinhon menteri ka sarkar jilla ya ka community skill learning ha ki jingpule ha ki school Smai menteri rang badu ka ri Narendra Modi bantre halor ki mat ki basa teng ha ka sni rakhe ya ka National Startup Day But income sao potri ki yeng tap shiliang ha ka jingpulu ka ding ha gyon ka compound ha shilong poi uba sanbor shulai ban jurup ya ka te ki jingjia Mentangin ya khmi ya ki khubor ki babania na ka jilla Ka kinhon menteri jong ka jilla ka larai ban ra ya ka kaipot jong ka expert committee halor ka state job reservation policy shiajar khandai spa nyopuar ha ka dorbar mang tingka ka blaterwa ban penlong nadu ka khan riu hadu ka arpu nyotri ubnai rimpang u menteri rang ba ka jilla u konrad ke sangma ha ba kren ha ka cabinet retreat ka balai ha mau ka siang ula ong baya ka de ka kaipot la dep ban khmi sani bha bat on sarra ha ka yeng dorbar thau an na ka benta ka jingya phaliu jingmut Ula banjur ba ka ni ka kaipot ka dan kam ya ka jingya mir jingmut ka bajanai bar ka yeng dorbar ka long ka rinsan banya tainia
On the aspect of the report on the reservation policy and we have decided that the assembly session, which again is another news which I would like to inform all of you, that we have proposed to the governor that the assembly session be started from the mid of February, exact date about February 16th if I'm not wrong, and the calendar, but February 16th, the Monday, and up to February 27th. So we have proposed to the governor. We are waiting for the governor, of course, to call the sitting of the assembly.
Ka kinhon ki menteri jong ka sarkar jilla ne ka sngi ki la ai jing menjur ya ki nong yo iki khusnam ha ka Meghalaya Day Awards 8,000 riu ya ka khusnam Tirot Singh Award na ka benta ka art and literature on sa sam sha unong tho poetry ba pau unong tho kot bat unong pen kalak tin u Dr. Kinpham Singh nong kan ri ya ka khusnam Patogan and Sangma Award na ka benta ki kam bhalang la ne social services on sa ai sha Reverend Father Benoy Joseph na ka benta ka jing tre shitom jong u ban seng ya ka Mukti Data Multipurpose Cooperative Society Tikri Kila katba ye ikong riyo lang dhar la menjur ban ai ka khusnam ukyang nang ba award na ka benta ka jingele kai sports hadin ka jingyo rung hakathup long referee ka perthei haka FIFA na ka benta usnem 8,000 riu yakini ki khusnam on sa sam haka sngi rakhe ya ka Republic Day
The government and the cabinet today has decided on the Meghalaya Day Awards 2026. So the Tirot Singh Award for Arts and Literature has been decided for Dr. K.S. Nonkanri for the Pathogan N. Sangma Award for Social Services. The name of Father Benoy Joseph has been approved by the cabinet, and for Kyongnangba Award for Sports and Games, Srimati Riolang Dhar. Her name has been proposed and approved by the cabinet today.
Ka kinhon menteri jong ka sarkar jilla kala menjur ban wanra ya ka community integrated skill learning na ka benta ki khana class 6 hado class 10 da ka ba khen lang san pho percent ki marks ha ka physical but health education da ki jing hikai practical but ki jing hikai pentibit on penslor ya ki kena ban shim ya ki jing hikai pentibit ki bia day bat ki kam yeng kam sem bat ki kam hashnong hathau kum ha ki kam rep kam riang kam shet jing bam bat ki we ki kam shna jing shna Menteri rang ba ke jelau konrad ke sangma ulaong ba ke negasian jam kan pen klan ya ke jing ya day ha ki yeng ki sem kan kentiau ya ki kam ha ki shnong ki thau bat kan yarap ya ke rukom im ka ken hon menteri kala menjuru ya ki kena ki bia kun private ya ka exam SSLC hapo ke embos da ka ba ailat arsian ya ki tu ki bela e ya ki jing puli ne ki ba fail ha ka examen bala dem.
Second item was a proposal for introduction of community integrated skill learning as a structured curricular component for class 6 to class 10. We will introduce a component of community integrated skill learning. This is a very innovative proposal that has come from the education department, where what we intend to do is we intend to put 50% of the marks for the student in that particular subject. In this case, the health and physical education section, where the student will be asked to connect with one skill or multiple skills that he or she would like to do. What we have decided in the cabinet today is to streamline and to ensure that we make it easy for any candidate who wishes to give the SSLC exam to pass class 10, even though he or she may have failed in the previous years or for whatever reason could not continue with the schooling post class 8. We want to give that option to them, and this I'm sure will encourage many such youngsters who for whatever circumstance were not able to clear the metric exam.
Menteri rang ba ke jelau konrad ke sangma nen ke sngi ula pentip ba saungut ki briu ki la yok pediang ya ka license banti dau yong ha ke jela rengkat ke jing bei tengka na ke benta ki tiar kitar bat ki jing penya ya ka kam ka badang ya chakman ula ong ba ya ke jing ti dau yong kat kum ke jing start science la dep ban kentaj arsian kat ba palat khat nyau hadu arpo teli ki application ki dang sakut bat ke sarkar pedeng usangma ula penpau ya ke jing sngo scam bada ka jing don ya ki standard operating procedures ki babiang onla ban yo jing menjur ban pen yo khambun ki license ula ben rap baka wat ka ba e tam kalakut bat baka sarkar ka phai khmat ban penyar ya ka rukom ti dawyong kat kom ka jing start science bat ka jing kenthop khambun nakinong ti dawyong ha kane ka jilli.
So we have 4 licenses that 4 individuals have been given licenses, and different investments have been made at different levels. Equipments have been placed at those, and in certain levels, certain level of mining has started. In fact, there was one instance where we had sent and flagged off the scientifically mined coal in a certain batch. Twice it has happened, in fact. And now the further investments, as I said, in the equipments are taking place so that the mandate is met and scientific mining takes place. Approximately, I don't remember the exact numbers, I apologize for that, but about 17 to 20 more applications for licensed mines is lying with central government. I expect those procedures, now that the kind of the SOPs are clear and the first 4 were cleared, which was the most difficult part, I expect that the other 17 or 20 odd applications and many more now coming in should be getting the licenses also very soon.
Menteri rang ba ke jelau konrad ke sangma nen ke sngi ula krishan ya ke jing terwa jong ka sarkar ban kenthop ya ke kendon an ka balong kum ka ILP ha ka Immigration and Foreigners Act arhajar arpusan da ka baong ba ke jing kentho klem ke jing sngo thu shai ka de ke jing yalam bakla ula banjur ba ka mat bakong san ka de ke jing wan buhai snong be an om ka ILP la ne ke MRSSA bat ula pentikna ba on saya pheliu jing mut shwa bat ki seng san perthei ringkat ki seng halang ban yo ya kajing ya menjur lang. Habakentat ya kajing kam jong nong yalam kaliang persya u Dr. Mukul Sangma ba ompat pentrei kam ya ke MRSSA menteri rang ba kejela ulo ong ba kanikaan ladep ban pentrei kam habuan ki jaka hanrei ki dang mat ya shibuan ki jing nakadaw kajing bombiang ki jaka trei kam bat kajing ya pher hakiken don trei kam.
What is our issue? Our issue is the illegal immigration. Issue is not ILP, issue is not Immigration Act, issue is not MRSSA. I keep repeating our issue is illegal immigration, and therefore we need laws, we need mechanisms to check it. And I think the focus of political parties and organizations should be towards achieving that. And therefore, we are not saying that what we propose is going to be right. We could be wrong, or we would be missing out something that's fair. But I guess we can only reach that conclusion if we are able to have a dialogue and if we talk to each other. MRSSA is being implemented, and in fact, in many of the localities, we have put up the systems. There are, of course, challenges because there's infrastructures to be created, certain level of investments to be made, which we are doing in the different levels in different localities. And many of the localities, the MRSSA is being implemented. And most of the localities, in fact, have shown a very positive response, and things are going quite well. So it's incorrect to say that MRSSA is not being implemented. So if you go and talk to localities, I'm not saying in all areas it is done, but in large numbers it is being done, and it is being expanded. And the work is in progress because it's a long list of villages and localities. So therefore, obviously, it's not possible for us to implement it everywhere, but the process has started and it's going on.
Menteri rang ba kejela Konrad ke Sangma nen kesngi ula pentikna ba kejing penhe ya kakat liengsun hasilong kalaya chakmat wat hapadeng kejing pom bompat yo jubab na ka DGCA hakabalakmi linti ban sedang no shen ya kejing te ya ka bat banla ban pendep haswa usnem arhajar arpunyau knang banla ban pentrei kam ya ki liengsun ki bahe hakajing penyaso ya kathan.
But in the meantime, as I said, the expansion of the runway and the work that is to be allotted should not be delayed. We don't expect much delay anymore. Once that part is done, then the construction will start, and while the construction happens, we will be working towards resolving the other pending issues that are there, which I'm very, very sure and confident that we should be able to get to that conclusion. But apart from that, we are on track. I don't expect to have much delay. We had a rough estimate that we were hoping that by February, March next 2027, we should be able to start the larger flights. We could see a few months up and down, which is okay.
Keladan kejing peluk ding ke bajur hagion ka compound hajan ke jaka yang kali sora hajan jong ka Anjali Cinema Hall hene ke jan miet ke belapur state syakomba sau pau tili ki yeng tap shiliang bat ke belapendu jaka shong jakasa ya buon kilong yeng. Superintendent of Police uba Vivek Im ulaong belapha yan riu tili ki kali penlip ding bat lapendan kam ya ki weiru ki lat bantem ya ke jing po jong ka ding. Hadu menta om shim ladan kanu ki jing jia basngausi bat ya ka daw jong ke jing peluk ding hab banwat benia. Udkot jong ka kinhon menteri badu MLA kathan uba san bor shulai ulalet jurip ya kate jaka bat ulai kendo ya kilong yeng ki basyakta.
That we will think that.
hang ni
khasa hang ni manga
tu filap ban YouTube ka jia kumno kalong katno bachi
te la khang ai ngom don te bred la lapshinong te MCB dan like ma to like na chunai kun ai te
katno bachi ye
आज 4 बजे के आसपास नहीं हुआ ना 4 बजे लाइव शूटिंग 100 बजे
katno tli ki yeng badan hang ni
ang tay don bun te hayeng टोटल इधर में कितने 98 ना 85 था को संदन
hang ni mano basa hang ni
मालिक ने तो ना
em kide ki e ki basa
bahasa biari ru mengi Nepali ru borok kajak
kadai na kalai na kadai na ka e kada
light hi light
long mentam dan em ba men saw mano mano
mu kon sa la le sunam te la khang yeng
kemun dan beri upar bok tu bab
Keterat Central Reserve Police Force hapok ke NES sector kalapan long ya ka program Sojan bat kelas samru iki kor Sojan caki saungut ki long keme na Garo Hills District hapok ka phang pedeng empowering women stitching relationship kene ka jing sedang ketemu ban kentiu hakaliang ka kamai kaji ka balat luat palapan long hapok ka civic action program ya kum kini ki juk ki program on sa penlong ru ha mendi pathar bat ha bat bari ha ka ba on sa ajing mentoy saya prangut ki kenthei
की तरफ से पूरे सेक्टर के गाइडलाइन से हमारे नॉर्थ ईस्ट सेक्टर के गाइडलाइन से 120 बटालियन ने 4 स्विंग मशीन के डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन किया प्लान किया था जिसमें 4 डिफरेंट अलग अलग बेनिफिशरीज जिनको अच्छी तरीके से सेलेक्ट करके कि ये इनकी ज़रूरत हो सकती है उनका उस पर पहले जोर दिया गया और उन चारों को पहले सेलेक्ट करके फिर हम लोगों ने आज ये प्रोग्राम किया है जिसमें हम लोगों ने 4 मशीन जो है रिस्पेक्टेड लेडीज जो रिक्वायरमेंट है उनकी ये रिक्वायरमेंट है वहाँ जहाँ से वो अपना रोजगार स्टार्ट कर सकती हैं अपने बच्चों की पढ़ाई को थोड़ा बेहतर कर सकती हैं
ka Magister jong ka Eastern West KHASI Hills District ikong A Kharpor ilapen mi ya ka hukum ban khang ya ka jing shalan be an ka jing lum ka jing de bat ka jing sa mi ki dok kha bat ka jing wan rung tu ki petwir na Bangladesh ya ka ni ka hukum balapen mi hapo ka section shi span riu pulai jong ka BNSS arhajar arpulai ka mana ru ya ka jing pendan kam ya ki kali lada don kino ki bapen ken ya ka an ken sha pen ngat hapo ka section arspa arpulai bat ha ki we de ki ken don UMLA ka nongpo uba Meryl Bonds im ulalek banjurip ya ki jingpen kre ki badang ya shat hakbet nongbri hashwa ka sinot samla youth sinot assembly ka ban long ha ubanai rempang belasan ran lang ya u daki officer jong katanat PWD uba Meryl Bond ulam kmi benia ya ka jing shnai ka surok ka jingpen kre ya ka madan bat ki weide ki jingpen tre hakani ka jinglet jurip jong u uba Meryl Bond ula IT ya laipo tali ki solar street light syakador barshnong khnang ban pensuk bat penyar ya ka jing shngan na ka benta ki delegates hagajo ka por ula kentu ban pendep no ya barok ki kam ki jam hakapor ka babiang
Iwan ban page ban kami ia gajing ya jangan kam ngadu ke suro adu ke kalong ginseng kiwi gibenta pada gaju ke por ban wan IT ya kini ki solar street light ya phi ke dor barsnong di bangang ala kular ha di por ki beladem ngam kwa ban shu kren tang ketin mungkin ai kata ngin le kata andre ikwa ai makan long debat ke kam bat kumbala ban sutu bun berer la ngasa bedi berkarong la komno hapo ni Januari la dep ya ka rong ka bedi ban siang kumjuru ya gani ka kendro ka ba hamadan jemsi ka kam ka ba khia ba ya ka ba la pendep ha ka por ka ba lungkot bat bayang te kendro kumbala sutu ni lawan pej mane mendegesngin kan tak itu kendro kumbala ban sutu
Kajing rakhe ya ka saw nong bri week ka ba saw sngi lenter ya ka balapen sedang ha ka khat arterik ukala lengkot lapen kut no hanen ka sngi da kajing penlong ya kajing ya kop miss but master saw nong bri bat kajing ya bam khawai lang lawan banyashim menta lang daw MLA ka nong po uba Meryl Bonds iem kum ukong san lembat ki kenrem ki lendan ki nong penyat snong bat ki nong shong snong kinong yalam snong kila banjur bakani katamasa kalong ban kintiw ya kajing ya long kaway ban penyo ya ka sukasan bat kajing shania hapadeng kinong shong snong hakaway bat kaliang uba Meryl Bon ulay yaro ya kajing don ya kamensie manyatray lang bat ong bakum kini ki program ken ay karinsan ka bapakatam ban ya kren halor ka bha kamiat bat karoy kapar hakasnong kathaw
kini kajing kenduk ka bakum kani kadi ka badon kam haduk kata-kata banwara yang kejing teli kejing long kawai naga benta komno ban pentik kena bagi nong song senong naduk ke badang rit haduk ke balasan ini yo yang kejing long kawai ban ngisau kemen bong mene bahagian ke segiru hishim ya kene ke kabu naga benta ban acknowledge ban itu ya kejing nok senyang jong kini gerang ba ke bagi pila pendon buram kadai kanuksa ka bahatam ngai khobli kerpang ya kedor barsnong ka bala shim ya kene ke sinjam mangin sutu ya kar kom trikam kumno ban buram ya ke bala le bahai ngi sutu ha gijing persang ban bu bet ya gir kom peniat snong peniat raj kalong ngabakongsan banwara ya kejingi teli hapadeng jungi kinong song senong
Kani Grims kalapen kre banwanra ikikor PET scan haka Regional Cancer Center jongka hapo ka PPP model ban pensuk ikinong pang nakabalet sumar syadu sya Guwahati. Yakin ikikor on I haka dor jongka CGHS ringkat bat ka skim klem dadan kam banra pisa. Kani Grims kan sa penlong ru ya kajing yakren bat ka Bhagwan Mahavir Viklang Sahayata Samiti ban bu ya ka fabrication unit nakabenta ban yo a ya kikti kikijat artificial ya kaba on ai jing kershan dekat tenat ka kot ke khia jong ka sarkar pedeng hagaju ka por ka ni Grims ka thmu ban penyar shu ya ka rukom le dialysis da ka babu hadu arpho tli ki unit bathmai khnang ban penyar ya ka rukom ai jing sumar ha ka than.
So I'm in touch with the Sahayata Samiti or the the NGO that makes these appliances. And they have agreed to establish a laboratory here, fabrication unit in Grims, which will give free artificial limbs to all the amputees of the region, provided they go through the Department of Orthopedics here in Grims. So we are in the final stages of completion of this particular deal. If it goes through, we will have artificial limbs being distributed free of cost. In addition, we are also working on a PPP model to get hold of a PET scan for the Regional Cancer Center. And once that comes through, people will not have to go to Guwahati or travel far for PET scanning, imaging. And that will be offered at CGHS rates to our patients here. And to those in various health schemes, it will be covered by the cashless scheme.
Mentapat nginya pai sa Syaki Kubor nakari. Hakasingi rakhe ya ka National Startup Day 2018 riu Menteri rang badu ka Ri Narendra Modi ula ong ba ushim ba kade ka Kamram Jong U ban pendep ya ki kam ki balashu e teng da ki post nem da ki sarkar ba sinshar hashwa nakadaw ka jingting yo ki rem no ya ka election ne ki do no ya ka bor sinshar ula banjur ba day ban pendep ya ki kam ki ba kongsan hakari wat hapadeng ka jingshong iru da ka ba ong ba kanu ka jing bomla kan day ka jong u shimet bat kanu ka jing job kan day ka jong ki pajba. Ya kane lapan pau kum shibenta jong kajing rakhe ya ka 10 years of startup in India. Kabak kedau ya kajing tray shitam ka sarkar ban wanra ya ki jingkela ki bakraw bat ban kirshan ya ki nong sengkam lajong.
जो काम कोई करने के लिए तैयार नहीं होता, ऐसे काम जो दशकों से पहले की सरकारों ने नहीं छुए, क्योंकि उनमें चुनाव हारने का, कुर्सी जाने का डर था। जिन कामों के लिए लोग आकर कहते थे ये बहुत पॉलिटिकल रिस्क है, मैं उन कार्यों को अपना दायित्व समझकर जरूर करता हूं। आपकी तरह ही मेरा भी मानना है जो काम देश के लिए जरूरी है वो किसी न किसी को तो करना ही होगा।
Mendapat ngenyapai syaki kubor nak keleng ke pertai. Kajingya thut kelanang jur ha United Nations ha kabakari US bat ka Iran kilai kenat halor kajing perking ya kajingya khi ha Tehran. Ka Washington kalapin jari ya ki kendon batemai kat baka Iran kala maham baya kanu kajing le donbor on sepen pai de ka jubab ka bating ka ban pen snew shu ya kajingya day bat kiri ka West Asia.
The committee will work under the supervision of the Board of Peace, which plan to end the conflict in West Asia. Now, the board's creation comes shortly after the announcement of a 15-member Palestinian technocratic committee charged with managing the day-to-day governance of post-conflict Gaza. The committee will work under the supervision of the Board of Peace.
Mendapat ngenyapai sa syaki kubor ya lekai. Henin kesngi MLA Ikong Santa Mary Shilla ila play patba ya kamadan futsal bertemai hasnong laterke East Giant Hills ya kabalashna hapo ke skim District Mineral Foundation arhajar arpusan arpun riu. Lai shimmenta hagani kesngi da Deputy Commissioner u Shivansh Avasthi kinong yalam shnong bat kinong shong shnong. U Deputy Commissioner u Avasthi u lapen pau ya ki jing sedang jong ke Sarkar Jilla hakabia day bat ki kam sports hashwa ka National Games arhajar arpunyau kat ba Ikong Santa Shilla ila kintu ban sumar bahaya ka madan bandon ke jingit tali ka way bat ban kintiu ya ki riu don sap. Hagaju ka por ila penbena ya ka arspa riu folklore tingka na ka benta ka project na surok ya ka bawaan sedang nado ubnai leber mentau snem.
Te katte de yok ke jinggerku. Katte le ko he ba. Wakat 1000 square feet. Havorok ki futsal wayok ki tok si 5,000 square feet bai kapok district yok ni hin mat chpau tu li daman go chpau hajar kayong pi won hi man go khat arajar wa hedu ta kamo ong umare di o disi le wa ong ki janwar khian go man na pa ise hatar ko mo ki drawbacks yung go ni ga futsal te em kam pen he to ki wa em kam ki players warok bun yo ya Cimbentalang ni nam taya ya kende ka football jan ho chwa ubrai match uyo iga gane sorok ustang ni kare ba aslem ni kutan darge to as pa nru pau kror kani ka sorok ukre no iga chwa ubrai match
Ka Ranikor Constituency Week arhajar arpusan arpun riu kelas dang mentakasngi hanong halam Ranikor Civil Subdivision belapen ya dekat Southern Border Sports Association. UMLA katanya ba Pius Marwen ula play perda ya kani katamasa ba arsngi lenter kumshi benta ban kentiu ya kikam ya lekai sports ban ai ka rinsan ka bapaka na ka benta ki samla badan sap. Kidon hadu shi spa san pongut kinai shim benta haka jing mare marathon haka thup senior ba junior na ka benta ki thei bat shenrang kan don ru ka jinga le kai volleyball arm wrestling football jing shot jing ruai bat ka jinga kop thei bhabrio pat nginya pet ya ka jinglong jingman ka sun meneng hak keleng ki benta jong ka jela. Hatura kajing kreat kalong khatlai degree Celsius berkajing syet kalong arpuar degree Celsius kajing sngam kahau-hau kalong san pulai na kashispa. Haba pai pat hanong ba Shillong kajing kreat kalong hnyau degree Celsius berkajing syet kalong khatpra degree Celsius kajing sngam kahau-hau kalong saupupra na kashispa. Kadba hajawai pat kajing kreat kalong hnyau degree Celsius berkajing syet kalong khatpra degree Celsius kajing sngam kahau-hau kalong saupunyau na kashispa. Kasun beneng kan rang bat syai hatura Shillong bat jawai. Shwaban poi syakabakut jong katuk kubor yang nyepet biang sashi sien yakimat bakongsan. Onra ka sarkar jilla ya ka kaipot jong ka expert committee halor ka job reservation policy hakador bar mang tingka. On Sam ya ka Meghalaya Day Awards 2018 Rio hakasni rakhe ya ka Republic Day. On Wanra ka kinhon menteri ka sarkar jilla ya ka community skill learning hakijing puli haki school. Smai menteri rang badu ka ri Narendra Modi bantrei halor kimat ki basateng hakasni rakhe ya ka National Startup Day. Bat ingkong saupo tali ki yeng tap Shiliang hagajing plu kading hagion ka compound ha Shillong poi uba sanbor shulai banjurip ya kate gijingjia. Teparlok atungila poi syakabakut jong katup kubor jongi mentaka janmiet hadu bang ne syembiang bat pi la syai kasngi kublei pi baro.